Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now today we have to feel a bit more positive, do you know what I mean? Last couple of previews, last couple of reviews, I've been a bit down in the dumps, ladies and gentlemen. I've not been feeling great, the butter. Yeah, but before we get into the preview, I just want to do a special shout out to Mitchell Wilson, up-and-coming YouTuber from the Teesside area. I'll leave his link inside the description as well, so go and check him out, subscribe to him. He's nearly on 4k subscribers as well, man. He's absolutely smashing it, young actor from Teesside, so yeah. Go and subscribe to his page, go and check out his videos. Very funny guy. Just a good friend of mine. He played in the charity game, Newcastle United Fan TV versus Borough Fan TV. He was probably one of the best players on the pitch. I mean, listen, he showed a lot of passion, so big up Mitchell Wilson. Go and subscribe to him. Link inside the description. Let's crack on with the preview. Butter versus Wigan Athletic tomorrow. We need 3 points, and I see this as a great opportunity. And I'm not going to disrespect Wigan and say, oh, you know, Wigan are rubbish, and that's why Borough should get the 3 points. Wigan ain't rubbish, do you know what I mean? Even though they are 20th, Borough are below them, and to be fair to them, they beat Cardiff opening day of the season, so I wouldn't call them rubbish after beating, you know what I mean? Listen, a relegated Premier League side, but listen, last season Cardiff was out of the Premier League, they came down, still Premier League players, Wigan got past them. So, for me, I just see it tomorrow, home advantage, we need the 3 points ASAP, they have to come sooner rather than later, and we have to get 3 points. So it's simple as that. Tomorrow, it has to be 3 points on the agenda, it can't be a point, it definitely can't be a defeat, and I just feel like another defeat. I just feel like the fans are going to keep on turning, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, if results aren't going to start going positive this early on, I feel like fans, if they haven't turned now, will start turning even more. And it ain't great. And tomorrow's attendance, I'll be honest, listen, I want it to be a sellout every single week. That's as much as I want it to be. I want it to be like the picture behind me. I want it to be a sellout every single week. Realistically, it ain't going to be that way because people aren't going to come out and spend the money if we're not getting the results that people want to see. It'd be a shame tomorrow to see below 18,000. It'd be a real shame. Really would be. But again, I totally understand. It's like the Teesside area. Money isn't flying about. Do you know what I mean? People work hard, man. Do you know what I mean? Listen, it's a club that is loved by the people that work hard inside the area. The Borough brings it all together. So I totally get it whenever Borough fans can't go to games like me. You know what I mean? For instance, me, for Blackburn, I couldn't get there. I totally understand that, you know what I mean? Fans can't get to games. But like I say, if fans can get to games tomorrow, do get there. Do support the Borough. Do start believing in the dream. The Jonathan Woodgate either. Of course, it hasn't gone brilliantly so far. But, you know what I mean? Listen, things can only get better. And, I mean, talk to people at work today. Talk to people, obviously, you know what I mean? I've been commenting on yesterday's video. As Mitchell Wilson pointed out yesterday, inside the comments, and he said, keep the faith. That's all we got to do. Just keep on keeping the faith. And things will come good, do you know what I mean? Listen, there's a brand new philosophy. The Tony Pulis is gone. The players are trying to get their heads around Jonathan Woodgate's philosophy. And that's it, do you know what I mean? We have to just try and stay as positive as what we can be. Wigan Athletic home tomorrow. Has to be 3 points. Just get a little bit about them. Paul Cook, the manager, I believe he's a Scouser as well, I believe from Liverpool. So ain't too far from Wigan. I don't even know why I threw that in there, but that is what it is. They play at the DW Stadium. I have been there, 3 times? 4 times? First time I went, we lost 1-0. Sibieski scored. I went back, we won 1-0. Ali Alier scored the 90th minute. I went back last year, drew 0-0, and I think I've only been 3 times. I think I might have been 4, but yeah. I say, do you know what I mean? Listen, it ain't a bad way day. Wigan Athletic, hopefully good season as well. And like I say, do you know what I mean? Overall, Wigan, they aren't a bad team. Okay, they don't always stay inside the Championship very long, a season or two, and then of course, I mean, they go down League One, but they come back up. And these have been in the Premier League at one point as well. So, do you know what I mean? Listen, they ain't a bad team, man. So far this season, results haven't been great for them, a bit like the Borough. They've only won 1 game all season. That was on opening day against Cardiff. At home, they beat them 3-2. Since then, they've lost away at Preston 3-0. Got knocked out the Carabao Cup in the first round by Stoke at home as well, 1-0. And recently lost to Leeds after going a man down. Patrick Bamford scored 2 and Leeds won away at Wigan 2-0. Now the league table, I know it's early days, people keep saying this word early days. Well, as I say, I'm in the league table, if you look at it now, Borough are currently inside the relegation zone. Not fantastic, but it is what it is again. Wigan are 20th on 3 points, and Borough are 22nd on 1 point. Now, we need these, that's what I'm saying, I mean, Borough need the 3 points massively. Try and get out of that relegation zone early doors, because if we don't get out of it now, and we play a couple of months and we still linger around the area, I fear You know what I mean? Listen, the last thing I want is come, you know what I mean, what, March, April, May, having a relegation fight. I don't want to have a relegation fight. So yeah, ideally, Borough try and get out of that bottom half. I do think that Borough hopefully will get out of the bottom three, but listen, this is football, do you know what I mean? And overall, it's results business, and Borough needs to start getting some results and a bit more positivity around the fan base. Of course, Borough's season so far, drew away and opening day to Luton, 3-all, 1-0 loss at Brentford at home. We got knocked out by Crewe inside the Carabao Cup. It was 2-2 in normal time, and then of course the penalties got beat 4-2. And recently away got beat to Blackburn in one of the scrappiest championship games I've seen in a long time. The game was there for the taking, and of course Borough didn't take it, and Borough came away from Ewood Park with 0 points. Now, top goal scorers for Wigan, there isn't many. Lee Evans got 1 goal, Jacobs is on 1 goal and 1 assist, and of course Windass, who I'm a little bit feared of because this guy can pop up at any time and can hurt you if you let him. He's on 1 goal. Now the Borough top goal scorers, Ashley Fletcher's on 2 goals and 1 assist. Hassan Balonga, sorry, is on 1 goal, and Lewis Wing is also on 1 goal. My starting 11, this is who I want to see play. I don't know if that Jack Steele bloke will play it right back. Like I said, man, do you know what I mean? I'm still struggling to learn his name, so I apologise to him. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not trying to cause any disrespect. I just don't really know how to pronounce his name at the minute. He went off after the hour mark. Was it a lack of fitness or whatever? You know what I mean? I don't know. But I didn't think he had a great game against Blackburn, if I'm being brutally honest. And again, no disrespect to him. Just give my opinion on his performance. I didn't think he played fantastic. So I honestly think Jonathan Woodgate could put Howson back at right back. As whenever he's played there, you know what I mean? Listen, he's always done a job. So in goal, Dan Randolph. The back four is the same as the one that went to Blackburn. Or should I say, well, obviously with one change. Johnny Howson goes at right back. George Friend, the captain, stays at left back. The middle pairing, Ayala and Shotton. I wanted to see Young Wood come in for a Shotton, but people were saying that you cost him in Shotton had a decent game apparently on Saturday, so keep him in there. The three inside the midfield, I'll go Wing, McNair, and surprise change, George Saville. I'll bring him back in. I probably wouldn't start Marcus Brown. Okay, he's a young lad, and okay, you know what I mean, listen, he's got some decent ability about him, but I would just like to see George Saville be given a chance. Of course, in that Crewe game, he didn't play fantastic, and everybody knows how badly he played in that game. And he didn't really knock down the door of Jonathan Woodgate's office, but I was slotting back in, as this might be a game for him to maybe boost his confidence, to get at Wigan. I mean, you know what I mean, listen, overall, put him back in there, see what happens. Of course, Fletcher and Johnson are obviously going to be on the wings, and up top, Britt, Hassan Balonga. That's the team that I would like to see go with. I don't know what team Jonathan Woodgate will play tomorrow. Will he go and change from Saturday? It is a massive, massive, massive possibility, as really doesn't really change teams about that much. And like I say, the team that plays on Saturday might be a team that he goes out with throughout the whole of the season. Who knows? As far as I know, there's no talk on the Hayden Coulson situation. I know he took a knock, but at the minute there's no talk of him coming back in. Dale Fry still getting a few minutes under his belt as well, so it'd be good to see him come back in ASAP. As you know, listen, he's got loads of potential there, and hopefully he can just slot back in very, very soon. Borough fans, mate, listen, I'm begging for a win tomorrow. I'm literally begging for the 3 points tomorrow. We need them so, so badly. Because at the minute, there's a lot of negativity swirling around. And there's a lot of rumours here and there that Woodgate could be getting the sack if he loses again. Everything else that I'm not really paying much attention to about the whole sacking job, because I doubt he'll get sacked 3 games in. But at the minute, I'll admit to everybody else, it isn't fantastic. Am I enjoying it at the minute? I'm more frustrated than anything. We need the 3 points. They need to come at some point. And as I said yesterday, I'll take 7 points out of the next 9. I'll take a win tomorrow. I'll take a win against Millwall, even though it's going to be a hard, hard game. It always is against them up here. But listen, I'll take a scrappy 1-0 against Millwall. I'll probably take a point away at Bristol. Even if I'm leaving at 4:30 in the morning to go to Bristol, I'll still take a point knowing how hard it is to get a result there. Overall, the 3 points, please, tomorrow, Borough. I'm literally begging. My score prediction for tomorrow's game. What am I going to go with here? I'll probably say the Borough 2, Wigan 1. Go for a 2-1 tomorrow. Take the 3 points, move into Millwall. A bit more positivity around the camp and throughout the fans. As I've already said there a million times, I'm praying and hoping that the 3 points come tomorrow. We desperately need them. Borough fans out there, what do you think will happen tomorrow? Do you think we get the 3 points? Or do you think it's going to be another loss or a draw? Please do comment down below. Let me know score predictions. What do you think we'll be thinking at this moment in time in terms of like a squad? What squad do you think is going to put out tomorrow? And if you want to check out all my social medias, link inside the description. My Twitter I post now and again. My Instagram I post the most on. I post pictures on there every single day. I mean, just my general life. And I'm always updating my story. My Snapchat is going off at the minute. I'm getting a lot of friend requests by all you guys. So like I say, if you do want my Snapchat, comment down below. I will give you it or hit me with one of my social medias. Link inside the description. And of course, for Facebook, I go live. I normally go live on a day before the game, day after the game, and of course straight after the Butter play. So yeah, I say man, go check out my social media, link inside the description. If you have enjoyed, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope for the 3 points. Match day out tomorrow. Till then, take care. Hope the Butter.